Okay, so welcome to the fourth video of this series. And till now, we have actually made some good progress. Let me run the app again. Yeah. So till now, we have a ranked result on the basis of search on our documents. But again, you might say like whenever you are searching something, for example, on Google, you see that you actually have a snippet of from where you have got the result from, and not just the names. So in this video, we will implement the snippet also to be returned along with the file name in our case, because obviously no one wants to go inside the whole file and keep on searching where do I have this specific text, where do I have this text, and so on. So let's start coding. Okay, for this I need to make a create snippet function, small helper as create snippet, and what it will take is so first of all, let it take content. For example, I have a content string here from which I want to get the snippet, and I have query token. So this will be a set of string, and I have a variable called max snippet which defaults to 3, and I have another variable called snippet length which I can set it as 100, or maybe I can rename it as window. That's more appropriate, and this will return me a string. So basically, I'm just returning the first snippet because that is how it works in the search engines. So let me first normalize the content by making it lowercase, and then I want to see what is the first position of the query token. So let me do for token in query tokens. Token in query tokens. Okay, so the first position, or maybe I can just name it as position. I can use a find function here. So content.find token. So I have the token, and then what I want to do is that from this position, I want to do a start length, and this will actually be position minus snippet window, and an end length, which will be a position plus snippet window. But wait, this will give me like twice the snippet window. So let's do a by 2 here. And also, what if this value is less than 0? So we don't want that. We want max of this. And similarly, for the same reason, we want a min over here, minimum of the content.length, comma, oh, sorry, we actually need to use a len content here in Python. Okay, and now I can like extract the snippet. So snippet equal to content, and I'll just do a start. This should be start position actually. Start pause and the end pause. So start pause, comma, end pause, and this is going to be a string slicing. And then what I need to do is so I have the snippet over here. I can simply this might also have many new lines. I don't want the new lines from here, so I'll just do snippet equal to snippet dot replace, add the new line over here, and just replace it with a simple space. So mm, now I have the snippet over here for one token, and actually this will be for multiple tokens. Like multiple tokens can be there. So what I want to do is I can actually have the snippets like this, and instead of just a string, I can have a dictionary or maybe a list of string. Yep. So I'll just append it, snippets dot append snippet, and now the starting position, it will actually increment. So for example, at line 5 I have a token named as dog. So now I want to check from the first occurrence of dog plus the size, the length of the string dog. So I will check from 8 basically. Mm, and I can do a start equal to start pause equal to start pause plus token dot length. And this means that start pause has to come from here, start pause equal to 0, and a start pause in this find function as well. Okay, and over here I would return the snippets. Return those snippets, and actually I just want the max snippets to be returned over here. So return max snippets. Uh, okay, so now let me add this create snippet function. So for that, I'll build another function from this last. Let me remove this one. We don't need it from this function here. So I'm going to use that. Let me use that and let me copy this. Okay, and I'll just add a with snippets over here. So build it along with the snippets as well. And here I have the ranked inverted index, and I also need the file data. What was the type of file data? It was a dictionary of string and string, so file name and the content in those files. So once I have the ranked docs with me, so what we need to do here is that now for file name, so we have this course here, and these scores are basically the file name and the integer. So file name comma this in scores. So if I call the function to generate snippets, what does it want? Create snippet. Let me copy it. Create snippet. Now this does want the content of the file, so I can just say file data, file name. This is the content of the file and the query tokens. So I already have the tokens here, and this will return me a list of string. Okay, so what I can do here is that uh, in this instead of returning this over here, so for each of the file I'll have a each of the file names I'll have a snippet. So I can just do a results over here, results, and I can do a result dot append. So I'll have the snippet here, snippet equal to create snippet. So I have the snippet here, and I can simply append to this the file. I can append the file name. The file name will be file name, the score. So it will be the same as score and the snippet. So this will be snippet. Let me put this as a key. This will have the score results dot append, and I can simply return results from here. Return results, and this list of to do next is that we need to handle this in the call here. So ranked inverted, no, not here. In the search methods, we need to add another method, ranked inverted index with snippets. This will be a lambda for the query, and the function here, give the ranked inverted index, and the file data. Ranked inverted index, file data. The file data, it's actually file details. All right, let's comment this. And now if I print it, let me see, it will not work now. Okay, too many values to unpack. I have to put it as items. Dict has no attribute append. This, sorry, my bad. It will actually be a list of dictionaries. Again, snippets.append. So snippets.append. This is happening in line 121. Let's fix that. Snippets. This is actually going to be a list of string. And token.length. Okay. Alien of token. Okay, so we see the result over here, and all like we can loop it over from item and results. We can actually do print file name, and here we can give item dot, what do we have it saved as? Item. We saved it as file. So file name. Okay, let me just see if this works. Okay, this was not closed. It says. Let me use this over here. Okay, now it's fine. I'll remove this one. Clear. Python main.py, trace by most is call, error key, file name. We have, if I just print the result out, let me print the result out again. So in results, it is file name only, but for item in results, File name, item file name. Okay, so I am actually iterating over the wrong list in here. This will actually be the result. Alright, so result, and let me remove this from here. Python main.py, yeah, I see the file name now. So print the file name, similarly print the snippet, and what was the other key? Snippet, score, and snippet. Yeah, so you see score 1 and the snippet over here. Alright, let us just review the function once again. So because it does not return all the snippets, I feel. We have get snippet, create snippet. And if I do not destroy the capitalization over here, I can use lower content.find, and over here, when I'm doing the slicing, what I can do is I can use the original content. So yeah, now I have the capitalization preserved in this function over here. So this ranked talks is not being used, which is why I think we have a sorting issue.